Oh, there you go. Steady, steady, steady. Okay, here we are. There you go. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to a quick little show and tell what the hell. Hey, it's been a while, right? Well, this is a new segment called Show and Tell What the Hell in the office, or at work, or work toys, or I don't know. I haven't really come up with a name. We'll figure it out later. Um, but since there's been a little bit of downtime in the office and a little too much busy time at home, I thought I'd start bringing some stuff over here and showing it off because that's kind of like the only time I actually really get to open things up, show them off at my, little office area, and become the envy of all my coworkers. But here, let me show you something interesting that I got. It's a it's actually a number of different heads that I ordered from a one Funky McLunky, who I actually started following on Facebook. And I'm a big fan of, as you know, of customizing characters and toys and things like that. And I've been going back to my old Kenner collections and trying to um, reinvigorate some of those with characters that I never had and never existed in the old toy line. And I'm an old school Star Wars fan, so you gotta forgive me if I don't get the names right because you know what? I really started getting, I don't know, I really was into the old. I'm a child of the 80s, so the old names of the characters is what stuck with me. So there is no Panda Baby. There's Walrus Man. Um, I don't know. Hammerhead. There's Squid Face, Prune Face. Those characters are the ones that I grew up with. I know over the years people have come up with new names, and I really just don't care. Some of them I do know though. But yeah, I used to really be into some of the old Dark Horse comics. I read some of the old novels. I was a big fan of the Ewoks movies. So, Funky McLunky is a 3D artist that prints out these little heads that you can use on some of your figures. And right here, I got two of what they call the Tonica sisters, which it's a blink if you miss it sort of character, set of characters in the Moss Eisley Cantina. Cantuna. Okay. So yeah, they're real nice little sculpts. I can't wait to paint them. The problem with a lot of the old Kenner, not the problem. I say the problem that I have um, with regards to painting is I tend to want to put too many details. So the trick with Kenner is when you paint some of these, you really gotta simplify the look of the paint and details, and they're very minimal. So those are the Tonica sisters. Really nice sculpts. I think what I'm going to use are some of the more modern Marvel. I don't even know what they call them. Marvel Universe, Marvel Legends, small 3 and 3/4 scale 5 point of articulation figures that I usually end up seeing at Ross. And so, what's next on the line? Bald-headed, big bald-headed chick. I think I do have one of the more modern figures of her somewhere. Don't know her name, and don't care. But yeah, she's somewhere in the background too in Moss Eisley Cantina. I'd love to make myself a Moss Eisley Cantina setup. I actually recently got the Power of the Force 2 cardboard setup, which I think goes good with a lot of the old Kenner figures. So, got that one there. Now, up on. Let's see, what do I got here? This guy. Alien parrot thing. This guy's in a bunch of stuff. Like, he's, you see this guy in the background in Return of the Jedi, and he's in Jabba's palace. I think he's one in the Rebel. Some guys in, like, hanging out with the rebels. So this alien race This is a good one to have. I do have a more modern one also. I think Power of the Force 2. And I can't remember his alien name. Drop it in the comments below. But yeah, another cool character that you can just throw into a cantina scene or throw into the background. He comes out, I think I'm checking out the, what's that show called? The Skeleton Crew. They had one of these guys in there too. I always like that design. Kind of like a weird, got a beak, like a parrot. Up next, I got that little devil dude here. This is in the cantina. This guy's pretty fun. I do have the Power of the Force 2 version of him. And I don't know if he had an official name back when. I think they gave him one sometime in the 90s. But had he come out in the Kenner line, he probably would have been something like Devil Man or something like that. Walrus Man, Devil Man. So he's going to be fun. Ooh, this guy is the Stuff of Nightmares. This is the one I believe I think Luke sold his Land Speeder 2. And I don't know the name. It just looks like a horrific nightmare. This thing is like, it's like a biblical angel. Got eyes all over the place. So I know they made a figure of this character later on. Looks like, for some reason, he looks like he's dressed in Jedi garbs. That's exactly what Jedis are dressed in. I think back then they really didn't know what Jedis looked like. So they just had their, I mean, it looked like desert gear. I mean, Uncle Owen looks like a Jedi, I guess. Here's this guy too. This one was in Return of the Jedi on the sail barge. It's pretty easy custom, I think. I know they've made modern versions, but I kind of just want to go with a more Kenner simplified version of it. And this would be an easy one. You just kind of paint it all black. And second to last, the Snitch. Who can't forget the Snitch? I do have the Power of the Force 2 version of it. I am not sure they made any other versions of it after that, maybe one. So I definitely wanted to do like a little, Kenner style version of this. Be pretty easy, I think. We kind of don't know what he looks like. We don't know all the details, but that's the thing. That's the beautiful part about it. If you want to make a Kenner figure, you simplify it, and you take a lot of liberties. I mean, look at what Greedo was wearing. Look what Walrus Man and Hammerhead were wearing. So that's the kind of approach that I want to take with some of these. Not total movie accuracy. Give it maybe some different colors. Things that, if you didn't see it on screen, use your imagination. And last but not least, a Darth Vader helmet. And what's cool about this, it's removable. So, there you go. There you go. Very fun thing to try to work. I know I have a few Darth Vaders that are just, in shambles, and which is good because I'd like to make a Darth Vader that looks like he just, battle damage, looks like he just got out of a fight, or maybe even the end scene would look. I think I have a Darth Vader that's missing a hand, so this would be perfect for that. Anyway, this is Funky McLunky's, some of his work here, and you can find it on Etsy as well. I mean, that's basically where I ordered these from, but I believe he can do some direct sales as well. But very nice work here at a very reasonable price as well. So I would highly recommend going to check out Funky McLunky's Etsy store. I will drop a link in the comments section, if not the description. But anyway, check it out, and I hope to see you all again soon, where I will have some of these actually worked on, maybe even here at the office. Take care, y'all, and we'll see you later on.